start with section 1.
Okay, so first question is, how does the agency see itself with respect to the schooling of children in the community?
With the respect of school, can you break that down?
Or to what extent is schooling part of your mission, or how do you define schooling, that kind of thing?
I believe, well, most of our programs here in Hawaii is more geared toward building skills and activities and just building self-esteem and confidence and all of that. The curriculum piece would come through our child care program, which we do have some preschool here on campus. Our Columbia House does a preschool program. So it's for ages 3 and 4-year-olds, and they run a preschool. So that answers that question.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me about the agency's history with schooling, or how has its role changed, if at all, and if it has changed, what has prompted that change?
Well, I know we do care about our kids' academics, and we have kind of talked about going in a direction of bringing in homework and talking about grades, maybe bringing in some of the programs, bringing in report cards, and learning about discipline and how we can incorporate that in. Because a lot of our programming is learning gymnastics, learning swimming, learning, how to do it physically, but mentally, socially, and emotionally as well. We want to be able to help them to learn how to work well together. Like I said, we use our YMCA values of respect, responsibility, honesty, forgiveness, and so socially we're teaching that, and also emotionally how we can have them come in and have reach their full potential, have them have the best experience possible. Why are you having anxiety? Why are you, afraid to speak up? And so we kind of try to work and help kids along those lines, and then spiritually, how the atmosphere, how is this affecting you? Are we giving them a feeling of well-being? So for us, it's more of the well-being in the whole person, holistic person. But as far as schooling, we do in our rec room, we try to do a homework power hour time. We do a little kids corner where they do reading, and so we're trying to hit that. But I think the next step is we bring the arts in, so we're doing some art classes. That's coming in full force, and drama classes, and so there's another piece of it that we're working on.
How does the agency interact with local children and families?
With children and families?
Yes.
Very family oriented. People have called us like a one-stop shop, because they come in and mom and dad can work out and their kids can be in activities, and our mind frame is to just make the family enjoy being together, playing together, be active together. And so we're here to serve. Our hearts are about being servants and service, and how can we serve our community and serve our families in the community, and help them to function in a high potential.
In a perfect world, what would be the best ways for your agency and local schools to interact?
Like a team. We've talked about that. We've met with a lot of the schools. We do our youth sport leagues, so we have to use their facilities because we can only handle so much. There's some leagues we have 1,000 kids, and that's 80 teams, and we cannot house that many kids, and so we get to use our elementary schools that are around, and so collaborating with the schools is really important for us. And we go along a lot with their schedules, and sometimes their PTA comes in, and they get, of course, priority in the gyms, and so. But I feel like we're all here for the same purpose, for our kids in the community, and that is our goal, to get us all on that same page. It's not like our sports is competing with your sports. We want, these are our kids, and we want to make sure that we're all in this together. So thank you for letting us use your facility and helping us with the kids, because a lot of the schools don't have anything for the elementary age in sports and activities. So I appreciate that they let us come in and do that there. So that's how we collaborate with each other.
Well, is there anything that you would like to change with your relationship with the schools, or?
I think it's just continue to build that relationship. I think that's hard because transition happens all the time. We get in good, we're all finally getting on the same page, and then somebody transfers somewhere else, and we got someone else coming in, and then building that back up again. And I think it's just continuously building that relationship. I think is an effort, but we have to do that. So I don't see how we can change that.
Yeah.
Okay, we own the schools, and we'll be the ones.
Yeah.
That won't happen.
I think that's all the top questions.
Okay.
So now, mine's more just about your experience with the agency. So how did you come to be involved here at the Y?
13 years ago, I applied. I saw an ad in the paper for a gymnastics instructor, and I didn't really have a big gymnastics background. I took it in school, but I wasn't on a team or anything. And but I did. I am a PE major, and so one of the classes I took at PLU was tumbling and apparatus. I don't know if that's required anymore, but I took that class and I thought, well, I can teach gymnastics. I love to coach. I've been in sports all my life, and so I've always wanted to learn how to teach gymnastics. So I applied for the job and got it, and I only taught 2 hours a week, but loved it. And I remember my husband saying, but you're only paying for your gas, just driving clear from Ording to here. And so, but I kept up with it. Then I got involved in more things. The Y is like that there was a preschool program that had some openings, and they said, hey, would you like to teach preschool classes? And I thought, sure, I would love to. And so got involved in that, loved that. And then from there I became a preschool coordinator. There's a huge program in that. And then preschool director, and that involved a lot of things. And then from there moved up to senior director of the youth department. So, it was a course of many years, but this is an organization where you can, I feel like it's free college, because if you want to learn how to teach them lessons, you can. If you want to be a lifeguard, if you want to do anything in the fitness area, they have a lot of trainings that you can take, and the Y will pay for it. And so it's just been an awesome experience.